Now to a very scary developing story which is happening right outside the White House. The Secret Service has confirmed that a man has lit himself on fire near the ellipse. Now we turn to RT's Dan Cohen, who is live on the scene. Dan, luckily this is just 2 blocks from where we are right now. What are you learning, and have you actually seen any of this going on?
Well, Scotty, at about 12:20 p.m. this afternoon, a man committed self-immolation. He set himself on fire on the south lawn of the White House, right by the famous ellipse where the Christmas tree is put up every year. I'm right off of Constitution Avenue and very close to where this happened, between the south lawn and the famous Washington Monument. Now, this man was fully engulfed in flames for at least 30 seconds, maybe even as much as a minute, taking steps, walking as he was completely on fire before the law enforcement officials were able to get to him and extinguish the flames with a fire extinguisher. Now, earlier, all kinds of law enforcement was on the scene: Secret Service, fire department, local police. They have since left. The man was treated on the scene and then transported to a hospital. There hasn't been any information released on what his condition is, if any of his injuries are life-threatening, but considering that he was completely engulfed, it looks very serious. There's no information also on his motive, maybe most crucially, why this man decided to set himself on fire and potentially kill himself. Often these are a kind of political act, a political statement, but there's no indication if that's the case in this situation. It's the second time that a self-immolation has occurred outside the White House in just a few months. Back in April, a man in a wheelchair set his jacket on fire, and that was quickly extinguished. A motive was never deduced from that case either. So, very strange situation. A lot of details that will be brought to light in the coming days. Reporting live from the White House, Dan Cohen, RT.
And Dan, let me just say this, because I know you're out in the field. They're actually now reporting that he will live. Obviously, we don't know the extent of his injuries, but he is going to live onto this one. And I have seen the video myself. We're not showing it because we know that it's very, very dramatic. It's very scary to watch. We know that we have young eyes that watch this show. But if it's very scary to see him literally with the White House in the background, fully engulfed in flames, praying for whatever reason caused him to do this and for him to figure that out and that we can have some safety going forward. Thank you so much, Dan, for being out there. Good work.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.